Hey there, it's Stephanie Shade, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope. And this one's for you, Capricorn. We're coming into September 2021, and this month will offer supportive energies for educational pursuits, especially if you're going to be developing some of your existing skills. The first part of the month is going to be the best time to reach out and make new connections. Your communications are going to be highlighted at this full moon on the 20th, and you could see the results of your networking around this time. So there's a lot of mixed energies this month. I'm going to go through it thing by thing, as I always do. We'll start at the beginning. This month's new moon is at 14 degrees of Virgo on September 6th, working favorably for Capricorn sun and rising people, right? Virgo is earth sign, just like Capricorn, that usually works in a supportive way. Now, if you were born on or around January 5th of any year, or you have around 14 degrees of Capricorn rising, you're going to feel the biggest boost from this new moon. But all Capricorn people are going to benefit from the productive vibes available. You can use this Virgo new moon to set intentions related to education, mentorship, travel, anything that has to do with the pursuit of knowledge and truth. Your mind might be really hungry for some new information. This is the new moon to help direct it so that you can channel your enthusiasm for a subject into something maybe that becomes a new study, maybe a new career path. And the 6th is a powerful day because there are still a lot of forward-moving astrological energies. Starting on the 7th, we enter what's known as the shadow phase of our next Mercury retrograde cycle. So between the 7th and the 27th is known as the shadow phase. Things will begin to slow down. You can probably still make some steps forward, but have your mind towards what you can wrap up when we officially enter Mercury retrograde on September 27th. It really will be the time to stop initiating new action and finish what we've started. The official retrograde dates for this Mercury retrograde are September 27th to October 18th. So for Capricorns, this is going to be a time to connect with formal professional connections. New jobs or business relationships aren't really supported under this astrology, but you will find success when you network with people from your past who appreciate your hard work. You could be reviewing some of your big picture goals, and it's a really powerful time period to reassess your career. Now, it's not the time to initiate action, as you know, but you can do a lot of research, especially if you've been considering a different role on your current job or an entirely new career path. Now, Venus is going to enter Scorpio September the 10th, and it's going to remain there until October 6th. So during this time period, you might prefer more one-on-one time with a good friend over group activities. A friend could also come to you with a secret, knowing that you are reliable enough to keep it. Your past wisdom and experience could really help someone else out in these days who might be navigating some tricky territory. So that's something that you have to offer, something that you've been through may really offer someone else some validation and comfort this month. Now, Mars is going to finish its journey through Virgo on September 13th and enter Libra on the 14th. So the first few weeks of the month will give you the most support for activities related to teaching and learning. After the 14th, you could feel challenged by someone in your professional life. Knowing that Mercury is retrograde, consider the fact that your conflict may be based on a misunderstanding. This is a lot more common during Mercury retrograde cycles. So don't jump to conclusions, clarify the situation, and proceed with caution if you do determine someone is trying to put their power over you in an inappropriate way. This Mercury retrograde time can be about reestablishing boundaries because it's a Mercury retrograde in Libra, which is all about personal relationships, not just romantic, but relating to others in all ways and making it feel more fair and balanced. Now, this month's full moon will be on September 20th, and it's at 28 degrees of Pisces. This Pisces full moon will amplify your intuition and help you to read between the lines in certain situations. It's going to be a great time to enjoy the results of carefully cultivated communications that you may have done earlier in the month. You can finally see how these connections can work for you. Maybe reaching out to someone who you used to work with, as I mentioned, and realizing they could offer you the connection that you need for a current situation. Now, on September 22nd, the sun will move into Libra. This date marks the fall equinox in the northern hemisphere and the spring equinox in the southern hemisphere. But it's Libra season all over the world. And for Capricorn sun and rising people, this can indicate a time to focus on your work in the world. Themes that may arise could have to do with achieving a work-life balance, getting along with coworkers, and identifying how your skills can help others. So hopefully you can use this equinox as a time to review the year, see what might feel out of balance, and consider how you can bring it back into balance. I hope you can make the most of September's astrology. Be safe and be well, and I will see you here next month with your horoscope.